Welcome to Adventures in Initiative. I am your DM, Donald the Cleric. Will my players please introduce themselves and tell everybody their favorite color? Go!
I am Windiest Hale, playing Abel Pindrop, and my favorite color is clear.
I am the Drunken Monk. I play Blaze, and my favorite color is Air Force Blue, not that crappy-ass Navy blue.
I'm Fantasy Lover, and I'm playing Aurora, Pindrop, and Pink.
I am Shop Goblin playing Kazian River Shield and greens and blues.
I am Aludra, and I play Loyal Aramvet, and my favorite color is teal.
All right. So, I think last time we left off, you guys had just finished the dungeon, conquering it, destroying not only a Hydra, but overcoming a fear of snakes, of a giant snake. Okay.
What do you mean by jackass sent us flying?
Hey, you got you out of there.
And hey, we have the ability to, fall carefully.
Yeah. He had feelings.
Abel just had to hang off of my legs.
Yep.
But you guys made it back into town, went to the pub, drank, fought, and then went home. And Abel almost died again. I think Kazian has knocked out Abel more than any monster in the game yet.
Abel has never been knocked out by a monster.
And I've knocked him out twice.
No, it's only been
the
once.
backhand.
It's only been once that he's been knocked out, but I don't count that because it's bullshit.
It's an actual thing in the game. You can Abel, if you don't count it then, Abel has also knocked himself out more than any monster.
This is true. I'm great at my own stupidity.
I'm not arguing with that. Okay, so
You still have your original character.
That's what happens when you make an edgelord.
Oh god. All right. So we are going to start today with you guys waking up in your own hotel
we actually
rooms.
had ended after we woke up and found the note.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to add this really quick. Everybody take 2 gold out of what you spent for drinks last night, and then Aludra and Drunk an extra 5 silver for the night that you guys slept at the hotel, because you guys weren't paid for it.
Oh, yeah, I kind of figured.
So before I forget that, do that. So take that away from what you had.
Yep.
And if somebody wants to pay for their night.
Kazian would have paid the 1 gold between the 2 of them for that.
Okay. So you guys know, after everything, that you still have about 6 days or so till your crystals are going to be finished and able to actually transport that or get yourselves to the island, the Queen, and paperwork is done. So you guys have 6 days to do what you want.
Cool. Is there an order at which we're gonna do this, or?
I
have no idea.
Sure, let's roll initiative.
All right, guys. Before we roll, don't type in anything, you little bastards. I wanted to wish us all the best of luck. Come on.
I'm gonna get a dirty 20.
I did get a dirty 20.
Oh, you...
No. Dono, you can delete that. Actually, yeah. I can delete that.
No, leave it.
I already did it.
Oh, I was doing it too.
Thanks for taking down my art.
No. Aludra, remember, we said no to that.
I know, and I enabled it.
I will say, if we ever get popular enough to have swimsuits, that could be an idea.
That'll just be on one breast of a bikini. Or if we get like a one piece, you know how you can get like one pieces that are the full thing as the print? We'll do that.
Hell, if you guys want to put a swimsuit, like just
that's actually I forgot to do my modifier, but that actually is a dirty 20 for me as well.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I still gotta do mine.
See? It's lucky.
It isn't.
Fantasy Lover, did you add your... Well, I guess you guys aren't really actually adding any modifiers to it.
No, you just add your initiative modifier.
Okay. We did too, so 21.
Woohoo!
I got a 4! Oh, shit. And I'm the one who drew the freaking
21, I'm guessing... Okay, let's tone it down. We don't want to get flagged.
This is like the most toned down we've been in a while,
I know. Okay, 20 to 25.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
Dirty 20 for me as well.
25.
Who got 25 or 20? Oh no, wait. Fantasy Lover got 21. So, who's got the higher initiative in between Drunk and?
I'm a +2 on my initiative, which is my dex.
+3.
Okay.
Yeah, so Drunk has it.
Okay. All right. Let me write down this initiative order. So it's going to be Fantasy, then Drunk, and then Kaz. All right, 15 to 20.
Blah, 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 blah. 15.
Abel.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be Eludra last. All right. Fantasy Lover, what would you like to do for your day?
So I want to go to the general store and then to the church.
Okay. So the general store is on the other side near where the shopping district is.
If you scroll up in game notes, way towards the top, there's a map of the island.
Yeah. I've had to kind of edit it a little bit, but it's a basic idea.
How do you pronounce the city name again?
Enterous.
Enterous. That's it.
Yeah. But I don't think I ever put down a general store, but we're going to say that's right next to the bar, like behind it. So you go over that way. It takes you about an hour to walk over there. And there is an older gentleman working the counter at the time. He is human, bearded, not great, like a little salt and pepper, everything, plain clothes, but he's got a vest that is over top that he wears. He says, "Hello, Sonny." What, girlie? What? Fuck, sorry. I'm a little blind. You're just tiny. He seems to be squinting his eyes a little bit at you.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Do you by any chance have a white teddy bear?
White is an unusual color, but I believe we do in the back. Give me 1 second. He goes skipping over or whatever, like hobbling over to the back area, looks around, and pulls out what is a white tiny teddy bear. It's about 4 to 6 inches high and perfect size for somebody of your size.
Okay, good. That works wonderful.
What? Sorry, what was that?
That works wonderful.
Okay. That'll be 2 silver for you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank
You have yourself a
you.
wonderful day.
You
Little
too.
gal.
Woo.
Bye. Okay. Drunk, your turn. We'll go back. We'll come back and we'll do the church thing. So everybody gets to do one thing, and then we'll go to the next thing. Yeah. So, drunk. What would you like to do?
Knowing this town, I would pack my bag, grab my staff, and I would find a nice bit of beach to sit down on.
You, knowing this town, would actually know that one of the best places to go fishing is off the bridge in town, because it is where the fish like to stay throughout the day. There's very not little boat movement or any loud noises over there, and there's also a fish store near the bridge.
Okay, so I'm going to first proceed to the store near the bridge to procure myself some bait.
Okay. You come over to a wood shack, and its name is called the Fisheye Jenkins. Where you just see a fish face open on a sign that hangs underneath that says that. It is small, very cabin-like, but you see an older gentleman, trident, very wrinkled, and you would think that is very fat, and he goes, "Hello, how's it going?"
Be better once I hit the water.
"Oh, you're out fishing today?"
Yeah, got a little bit of downtime. What do you got?
All right,
What are the fish biting on today?
Well, we've got worms, obviously, but we've also got some good fish eyes, if you don't mind. They're a bit juicier, and I like to catch the bigger ones. You might need a little whack or two across the head to keep them silent, but yeah. It's one of my preferred things to fish with.
Go big or go home. I'll take a dozen.
Hell yeah. All right, dozen? Okay. That'll cost you 2 silver for the bucket.
I flick over 3 silver, take the bucket, and say thanks for the information.
Thank you, good sir. You have yourself a wonderful day fishing. You go up to the bridge, find a good spot, away from other people in their lines, and you begin to prep whatever you need to. Kaz, your turn.
He's gonna start out training Barry and finding him something to chew on.
Okay, so do you want to find the thing to chew on first as like a training tool? Or
yes.
Okay, so you make an investigation check for me.
See if I can find a quantity. 23.
Ooh,
see if I can find a pet shop.
Okay, so you see a few people walking around. You go and mingle, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, pet shop's actually on the other island, across the bridge." If you're okay with that. Usually people around this area don't come around with pets. Those are family things. But you got a really cute bear there.
Yeah, just keep him away from chairs and other furniture made of wood.
Oh, well, them young cubs, they've got their teeth and... but
the lady says as she pulls her prized carved chair out of the way.
This is out on the street, so there's no chairs or anything like that. There may be a bench on the road or something, but yeah.
It's the memorial bench for her husband.
God damn.
He died after serving in the Queen's Guard for 30 years.
It's also called the Crystal Guard, but yeah.
I know.
Okay.
I have a character in it, remember?
I know.
The snark.
So the name of the shop is called the Tooth and Nail. Or Tooth and Nail Grooming. Sorry. Let me finish that. Let me write that down actually. Where's my notes? I did not get my notes out beforehand. Oh,
don't worry, I put it in game notes.
Okay. She also tells you to say hi to Kathy for her.
Kathy.
Is the owner. Yes, Kathy.
K or C?
C.
At least it's not a
crazy Kathy. You know them K Kathys, they're crazy, right?
Again, at least it's not a Karen.
Yeah. Oh, you salty because I did more? Okay. So you make it across the bridge. It takes you about 2-3 hours just to kind of walk over there. It's pretty like you get a feel of the sea breeze as you're passing through, and you also see what is how do I say what? I've totally forgot your character's name. Drunk Blaze. You see Blaze as he's prepping his things for fishing. He doesn't seem to have a fishing rod on him though, for some reason. He just has his pole.
As I'm like walking and I see him, I just wave from the distance and keep walking.
Okay. Yeah. Next up is Abel. What would you like to do?
Is there a library?
Yes, there is a library.
I'm going to the library.
Okay. I want to spend my day at the library.
Well, yeah. Kind of.
So, the library is near the guard tower on the northern side of the island.
Okay.
Is just not below the city hall. Yeah, so you go over there. The library is just called the Enterous Library, local library. You go in there, and there's an older lady, looks to be half-elf, glasses, young, but you would imagine educated. And she's got like a little cardigan over top, and she's got her nose in a book right now.
Okay, Abel's gonna like go up to the table and then just kind of like lean onto it and just look up at her and go. And I need to note, Abel hasn't showered or cleaned off at all from the fight. I don't know how dirty we got.
You guys were in like bits of water and things like that. Like there was a point in time where Abel was literally swimming because it was just so high compared to you,
And
compared to everybody
salt water too. So when that dries, just ugh.
So,
clothes.
but the
Crispy
smell of
clothes
salt
and
water
chicken.
is like a normal thing here on Enterous, so it's not exactly a bad thing. So this lady, what are you doing to get her attention?
Abel's just gonna like lean up on the counter and just stare at her with a smile until she notices.
So she doesn't notice for a good 5 minutes until she goes to look up. And you're like underneath the book. You're so tiny.
Yeah.
And just looks around for a second and then puts her eyes back into the book.
Hey. Hey there.
She looks up again, looks down. She's like, oh, hello. Sorry. How are you? Anything I can help you with?
Yes, I'm curious if you had any sort of like books that dealt with like survival or nature or just kind of wildernessy kind of things that are useful.
We do have a non-fiction area and some home and gardening and basic nature books in the back corner. And she gives you like non-fiction is things that aren't fake.
Oh, okay.
So like history and stuff.
Oh, where's that?
The non-fiction is just in the back over, and she points behind her, and you see a sign that says non-fiction.
Oh, cool.
And then like there's smaller signs dealing with like the different alleys of books, where there's parts that just say like nature or gardening, etc., and like different types of subjects of the different books within the library.
Okay, Abel's gonna like head over that way and just see if he can find a general book on like nature or something.
Okay, make an investigation check for me.
Oh dear.
Shouldn't be too bad. You're a rogue.
Yeah, I'm a rogue, but I didn't put much into intelligence. You said investigation?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's actually not too bad. Math in my head is hard. Okay, never mind. 15.
It takes you about an hour of searching, and you find a good book that you think will work for you.
Well, Abel's going to find a couch or something and claim the entirety of it.
Okay.
And just kind of start slowly reading what he can.
Okay. You you not find a good couch where there's nobody really next to it, and you sit down and you begin to read. You also notice that the couch is a little lumpy, a little uncomfortable for some reason. You try and like situate yourself and whatnot, and then you notice that there is a small paper or stack of papers underneath the couch.
That is more interesting than the book.
I imagine that you go and grab it.
Yes.
Okay, so you grab the paper and it says, give me a second.
Of course. Abel's very intrigued.
Wow, a paper that says "Give me a second."
Well,
Nice.
I need to find out I need to remember what it says. Here, I have it here. Okay. It says, "Yes, Madam Devil." And it is written by from what you can see just within the name, it just says Nox. Like Nox.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the next person in the group before we figure out what it says.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay. Next up, I believe it is Aludra, right?
Yes.
Yay! Aludra, what would you like to do?
I would actually like to go get some health potions. Just to make
All
sure
right.
that anything we run into. So.
Okay, so do you want to go to the basic shop? Or do you want to go to the sorcerer's tent?
I'm trying to figure out which would be better. Let's go to the sorcerer's tent.
Okay. So it takes you about 3 hours to walk all the way over there because it's on the other side of the island from where you are. And you see the small tiny tent. You bend down, go inside, and you see the familiar. Well, actually, I don't know if you've ever been there, but you see a small gnomish gentleman, colored very vibrantly in a purple robe with bits of gold, and he wears a hat, and he has a white beard, and he says, "Hello, welcome to Schnott's tiny tent." And you look inside, it is this massive room that has just items everywhere. There is axes on the wall. There is there's like a silver crossbow, and there's an item that is made of just bones of like different colors, but up on the wall. And he just greets you with a great smile. He's, "Hello, what can I get for you today?"
Well, hello, my brightly colored gentleman. I am here to procure some health potions.
Health potions? Well, I mean, we do health crystals here. Potions haven't been really a thing in L for a while. I mean, we do use them to help make them, but yeah, I have plenty of health crystals for you, or healing crystals.
If you recommend them, I will most
Yes.
certainly look.
They're more refined. What kind are you looking for?
I'm not sure exactly. I'm just looking for something that is very suitable for dungeons because last time I almost lost my life.
That is no. Oh, wait. Were you part of the group that went down to the dungeon
Yes.
with Blaze? Interesting.
Yeah, we were sent there by the queen.
Oh, how is she, by the way? I haven't seen the queen in a while.
Very good from what my mother tells me.
That's good to hear. So, I would recommend healing crystals. We have regular, greater, superior, and I don't really have anything higher than that. It gets a bit expensive for me to create the other ones.
What are the costs?
Huh?
What are said costs?
65 gold for the regular. I believe it was 500, 600 for a greater, and it's like close to 12,000 for a superior, or 1,200 for a superior.
Okay, the regular one was what again?
65 gold.
Okay. Let's see here. I will take one regular crystal, my good man.
Okay, so you hand him 65 gold. He gives you a regular healing crystal, and you were on your way. Is there anything else that? Well, I will go now back to the top. Fantasy, your turn.
Okay. Now heading over to the church.
Okay, so you go all the way up to where most of the churches are. You know the exact spot in which your church is. There you see a bunch of like normal children from what you're not used to, young, usually about 10 and younger. They're all running around and being absolutely crazy. They're playing on play sets, swinging, playing with whatever toys have been donated recently. And you see what is the gentleman that helped raise you into being a cleric and teaching you. And he says, "Hello there, Aurora. Welcome.
Hello.
How's it going? It's been a minute." And he takes his cane and he just kind of hobbles over to you, and he's just like, "It's been a minute. How has the job been?"
It's been good. It's been
Yeah.
good. I found my brother.
You found you. Really? I thought, no. Well, I guess right place, right time, right? What would you need? What brings you over here then? If you've got him.
Just wanted to visit again.
Okay. Anything that you need at all? I'm here for you. Anything? No? Okay.
Wanted to look around and remember.
Yeah, so you take it, not the scenery, and you see one of the small children come over. He is not elven, like half elf, that young child, and he just kind of looks at you and he's like, Aurora, I found out what I want to be when I grow up.
You did? What do you want to be?
Yeah, I want to be a hooker.
Yeah.
And you see one of the other nuns or clerics in the area be like, "No, Johnny, it's not hooker, it's fisherman."
That makes much more sense. Okay. Wherever you want to go, just have faith in yourself.
Thank you. Are you gonna? Where are you gonna go? Like, you've been gone for a while. You know?
Right now, I'm just going with the flow. Yeah.
That seems about right. At least you can do that. I'm stuck here till I'm old enough. But you've been taught. You got skills and things, and I just want to go and travel and fish. And I want to travel the sea. I think it'd be fun.
Can we kidnap the child?
Come on, Abel, pull something out of your ass. Let's do it.
Read what I just posted in the ANI chat page, and yeah, kidnap the child.
We'll save the child.
Oh, come on! Really? It's a good joke.
Bad donor.
Okay.
Bad.
So, next one up is Drunk. Blaze. So, Drunk, you get your stuff together. You say the word for your pole to change, or for your staff to change into a fishing pole. You reel in your hook, or you put your hooks and bait and everything together, and I need you to make a dexterity throw or attack to see how well you can release your pole.
That was a 6.
And it gets caught in the banisters up above you. You're
God bless it. I should be better at this. I grew up in a fishing village.
You're not used to fishing off of a bridge, though. You get it down, takes you a little bit, finally gets it undone, but mark off one of your bait pieces because it got destroyed in that hanging area of the bridge. And make another dexterity thing for me.
That's a 7.
You got a 7? I haven't even seen it yet. Oh, there it is. I'm going to say that to keep yourself from being able to like get it caught again, you just kind of drop it in the area. It doesn't go out very far, but it's only about a 10-foot drop from the bridge into the water. Okay. Roll a D100 for me. Or a D10, whatever you wish. $64. Okay. Let me pull up my chart. D&D. Okay. All right. Just taking a second to pull up. So, what was it, 64? Okay.
That's correct.
You as it goes, you feel a tug and a little bit of a pull, and then you also finally feel that last tug, and you whip back with your pull. Roll a strength check for me as you are now fighting the fish.
19.
19. All right, perfect. So you just draw and you whip back. The fish comes up. You reel in the line, and what you have now is a normfish. It is 2 pounds. It is a very tiny little fish, but it is decently rare as it is a sea fish. And yeah, you don't really know what the price is of that, but you know it's also got good meat to it. So you have now marked in whatever bag you're going to hold it in a normfish. It is flopping around as well. I need you to make a attack roll on it to see if you can get it to stop moving, unless you got a bucket for it. Yellow.
Give me a second.
Okay.
How close am I to the water, you say?
You're about 10, it's about a 10-foot drop.
Can I feed some of my rope through its gills and set it back in the water to keep it for me?
Yeah. Make a well, no, let's do a survival. Survival for that. Make a survival check. See if you can do it without it biting you.
21.
Perfect. So you're able to kind of string the rope through, use a little piece of metal and stuff, and you drop it in there so it's still able to kind of swim around. And yeah, now you have what is a smaller fish just swimming around in the water underneath you. So
Nice stringer.
Okay, Kaz, it is your turn now. You make it to the pet shop, where it says Tooth and Nail Groomers and Pet Shop. There you open it up. There is a young gnomish lady in there. She is playing around and cleaning up a bunny cage at the time, or what would be considered a small bunny cage. There are fish net tanks on the right side of the wall. There are food bags to the right, or I said left, right side is the food bags. Then just birds, and it's a little bit loud with all the chirping and everything, but Yeah, there. You have made it to the pet shop. It is like a clear, clean floor on the ground. Like it is something. It is stone. So you imagine that that's just because of moisture and easy to clean area. you know. So what would you like to do?
First, once I get in the door, I'm probably gonna pick Barry up and carry him like a baby, so he doesn't try and eat anything in there.
Okay. Make a animal handling check as you pick him up because he's not used to it.
He's not used to us picking him up. We do it all the time.
Nope. You guys usually have him walking next to you. 18. Okay, so you're able to kind of hold him. He's still heavy, being that of like.
He's like a
now
2-year-old who's
30
trying to
to
reach out
40.
and touch everything.
Yeah, he's just kind of like looking at everything, but you're able to kind of scratch underneath of his that chin and calm, and he rolls his eyes back, and he just like it kind of purrs a little bit for you.
I'm going to find Kathy. I'm guessing that's the lady dealing with the rabbit.
Yeah.
Kaz is just going to walk up. He's going to... Did the old lady tell me her name to say who was saying hi to Kathy?
No, you forgot to ask that.
She forgot to tell me. Okay. So yeah, I just noticed Drunk's GIF in the game notes. I just walk up and be like, excuse me, are you Kathy?
Oh, yes, I am. Hi. Oh.
Hello.
Is that an owl bear cub?
Yes, this is Barry.
He's
I need
adorable.
to get him... I need to get him something to chew on. He seems to be teething and... Well, I've already paid for 3 chairs at our hotel.
Oh. Well, that's a problem. You do
Yes,
have a bit of a mythical wild animal on your hands, or a magical wild animal there. They're
Yes,
a
I
bit
do.
odd to come to. Not like a puppy.
No. Also, I met a lady, I forgot to get her name, and I'll describe the lady to her and be like, she says hi. She directed me over here.
Oh, that's Sarah. She's a nice lady. She comes in every once in a while. She's got a poodle.
A poodle? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So, I'm guessing obviously like a normal dog bone, something from like a deer or a cow, wouldn't really stand up to my boy here. So do you have anything that might be able to survive his teething phase?
Well, there is. So, elk bones are really good for teething and keeping it clean, and they last a long time. But I don't know how they do against an owl bear's teeth.
He went through an oak chair leg in 5 minutes.
Oh. I can sell you some bones, but it might be a smart idea to get them enchanted so they don't just break. Because I can sell you bones and you can get 1,000 of them. But if you need him to have something that's going to just last, might be a smart idea to get something that's not going to break. Or get it turned into something that can't break.
Okay. Would you think like maybe like dragon bones or like bones from a large mythical creature maybe? Something with a little heartier strength to it.
Those are very rare, but I think I have some drake bones, actually.
Oh, those... I think drake bones might last him a while if I get a couple.
Yeah. I think I might have actually a stone drake. Give me a second. And she's going to go into that and kind of look around where there's a bunch of, like, there's a huge bucket area where there's just a bunch of different bones and they're all labeled not differently. And she's looking through it and she's just like, oh, wait, why am I looking at the normal bones? And she goes behind the counter, looks underneath, and she pulls out what is a very large bone. She's just like, yes, this is a drake rib bone. If you ever hit a drake in the ribs, it ain't coming down hard. I believe it's stone.
Can I take a look at it and just kind of see maybe if like a nature check would confirm for me that it is what she says, and it's not just a stone carved in the shape of a bone?
Yeah, go for it. Get to the roller.
That's a 9.
That's a 9. It looks like a rib bone. It looks like a rib bone. That is a big rib bone, and you also notice that Barry seems to be drooling a little bit, and already is trying to jump up or jump out of your arms and bite at it.
Barry, no jumping, or you don't get the bone.
He just kind of like looks at you with his eyes, and he just kind of looks down sadly. And he's like,
Is he giving me puppy dog eyes?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, Kathy. Well, how much would that be, you think?
Well, it's a pick bone. You're gonna need help moving it.
Can I like reach out and test the weight of it?
Yeah, sure.
Strength roll?
Yeah, make a strength check for it.
9.
You go to kind of just grab it with one hand while also like holding on to Barry with the other, as he just kind of like checks you for a second with the other arm, and it distracts you as you go to like lift it, and it's just you get a really good feel that that's a pretty damn heavy bone. It's about as heavy as what you remember the large battle axes were in the dungeon. Like it's gonna take you 2 hands to do it.
Okay, I'm going to set down Barry, and I will roll an animal handling check to tell him to not move.
Okay. Yeah.
7.
He looks at you, looks at the store, and just starts running around.
I'm going to grab him.
Hung out. Make a dexterity save. Go.
Natural 20.
Tickle it. You just like as he goes to start to jerk, you just grab him by the back of the neck, and he's just like,
I just scruff him.
Scruff him. He's like, no.
Bad.
Yeah.
I'm still training him. I'm so sorry for that. Could I like fit him in the haversack so he's like up to his armpits? And just kind of like papoosed in the haversack on my back.
Sure.
I'm gonna do
like,
that.
His little head's just out.
No. Not his head, like so up to his armpits. So like his forepaws and his head are like shoulders and up is out. If you know what I mean.
So you said that you have the haversack in the back, right? On your back.
Yeah, I carry it on my back.
So he's got like his arms over top of one of your shoulders, and he's just got his head down. And he's like, oh, kind of like down. He's like, oh.
And I will now try and pick up the bone again.
Okay, make a strength check.
9. What the hell?
It's pretty heavy.
I have a +4 strength. I shouldn't have trouble with this. Well, do you have any other drake bones? Anything maybe not stone?
Okay, yeah, I should have a... Does he like spicy?
I don't know. Barry, do you like spicy?
Let me... Here, and she takes out like a freaking, like, big old butcher's knife, goes underneath, pulls out another cabinet, or... from underneath, and she pulls out it looks kind of orange in colored bone. It's a rib bone, not as big, but it looks like the other one, and she just kind of like takes a small corner of it, just chops it, and then goes like, here, let him try it.
All right, I'll take it and I'll hold it up to his nose and see if he likes it.
He sniffs it and he's like, sticks his tongue out.
And?
Freeze. He licks it.
Can you hear us?
opens his mouth,
Oh, there you are.
and he just he puts it in his mouth, swallows, and you start seeing like his eyes well up, and you start seeing tears coming down.
I pat his head and I'm just like, Barry, that's not for swallowing, it's for chewing on.
But yeah.
This is how we're gonna train up his constitution.
He's just like, he's kind of like, he's panting, and he's just he's like a little bit of drool is coming down onto your shoulder as he's like just water's coming out of his mouth as he's trying to deal with the heat.
I think he likes it, but I think it might be a bit too much kick.
All right.
What is that,
he okay?
anyways?
That's a fire drake bone.
Oh, that'd explain it.
Yeah. Very rare as well. It's caused a bit. I'm gonna go to the next person as you're trying to do this. I'm just
this
you
is gonna be a while.
Time. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Abel, it is your turn.
What's the note say?
Give me a second as I go. So I will send this to you personally.
Oh, fuck
and
yeah.
And then I will let you choose whether or not you want to post it or tell. Okay. So look to your inbox.
Will do. I'll wait for it. Hasn't come in yet, but I'll wait for it.
I'm just making sure I have everything on. Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
As you read it, you get this.
Okay.
Okay. Drunk, I got your message, by the way. So, next person, as you get that,
Yeah.
Aludra, what would you like to do? So, you just bought your potion. Anything else that you're interested in the shop or anything else that you're wanting to do?
Not in the shop, but I am interested in something if the library has it.
Okay, so you go to the library, takes you about another hour. Go walk over there.
Mr. Roboto.
Am I Mr. Roboto? I have full voice connection. I should be fine.
I'm literally just hearing, like, bits and
Okay.
Just cleared up, Dono.
Okay. So you make it to the library. There is still the half-elf lady reading that knows that book and reading. And you open up the door, and she looks up and sees, "Oh, welcome. Anything I can do to help you?"
Do you happen to have any books and or files on family histories?
What kind of family are you looking for?
The Ehrenwert family.
Ehrenwert. Oh, from no, does it?
You're breaking up a bit. I can't
You're breaking up really bad.
Am I? Because
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. How am I doing?
You're a cheeky motherfucker.
Good.
Okay. So, she says from the Droga Island. The island of Drog?
Yes.
Yeah, we should have some history on it. Go to the history section, if you don't mind. And you should be able to find. Now, she goes to like a couple files in her desk, and she kind of like flips through it, and she writes down a number on a piece of paper and hands it to you for what you're going to be looking for within that type of history situation. Make an investigation check with advantage for me.
Okay, let's see here. Um, 14.
14. Okay. So it takes you about 10 minutes to find it. or a book that you think will be. It's about the history of Droog and its royal family that lives there. What are you trying to find in the book? Can I ask?
Not anything in particular, just wanting to learn more about family history, like even if it's possible to get family history before her mother at all, just to learn more about the ancestors that, that will end up popping up at some point during like investigations
Okay.
or anything like that.
Okay. You read a lot about your dad's side of the family within that history, and that there has been Droog has had a long line of royal dragonborns, and they've all been male, and they've shared names similar. Like they'll take, like the first king was Drug, and his son was Dragon's son, and the next one he named Alud, and then it was Alud's son, not. And yeah, so on and so forth, and they tell of like the different types of stories, and there's about 500 years of history, and then it tells of the a little bit within the Great War of the shadow demons and the fact that they turned to the
Robot.
desert
Bad.
a what did you hear last?
Shadow demons.
Yeah, shadow demons.
Okay. Yeah, the Shadow Wars, and how they turn to the desert dragon or the sand dragon on the island for protection, and how they're the latest queen is the one that took on the mantle of the crystal or the dragon's soul, the stone, which named the sandstone or sand dragon stone. And she is the current holder, being of a celestial gold skin. And then you read. That's about it. It tells of her story of how she helped with the war and the fighting within the queen of El, and yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
So it's very like it's genealogy, branch tree, and everything like that. If you guys don't mind, I need 5 minutes to just kind of check on my son.
No problem.
Okay.
He's crying a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so take 5 minutes, just talk.
So, Kazian,
Freedom to the twin titties!
Would you like to do the plug for our YouTube page today?
No, you can do that, sir.
Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. And if you have not subscribed to Adventures in Initiative on YouTube, you really should. We post every weekly episode as well as any one-shots that get done. I believe that Shotgun was just went up on, what was it, Thursday?
Yep.
And we are coming closer and closer to our goal of 250, where we all get bitchin' t-shirts. So subscribe today.
Don't forget fan art.
Oh, yes, and if you have any fan art, be sure to send that to adventures.initiative Gmail.
Can't hear you.
As well as feel free to post them to my Instagram or Donna's Instagram and link them both our pages and our TikTok pages.
Or email us at adventures.initiative@gmail.com, and you can reach us there for any contact you wish to, send us.
Just no dick pics, please.
Wait, what?
Twan titties.
Twan titties. Yes, I am the artist that did the twin titty design, although it's gotten taken down like twice just for
I
improvement.
enjoy it.
I only removed it from the dice roller.
It was removed from the Adventures in Initiative chat.
Put it back up while he's gone.
Yes.
I will point out the fact there's nothing that we can do to stop you from filling in the color on that and then posting it to a Redbubble page for sale.
Oh, trust me, I already have a Redbubble. I've had one for a couple years now.
Like I said, there's nothing we could do to stop you from selling the twin titties.
Abel is already going to be making t-shirts, and I told him instead of paying the rush price, send me a t-shirt. I will display that proudly. Yes. I'm surprised I did that hard of outlines because I normally never do outlines.
Hey, Wendy, if you make him t-shirts, let me know how much they cost. I'll buy one from you.
Will do.
I drew D20 titties, and I'm straight.
Because that is freaking awesome, and I will wear that every D&D.
As far as I hear, we actually have 3 against 2.
Yeah, but the DM counts for 3 votes.
No.
And technically we have 2 against 2 because Eludra's biased and, no offense, but not main cast.
So what you're saying is someone needs to message Short Dragon and get her approval on it as well.
No.
Yeah, you're saying no because that's not beneficial to your argument.
No, I'm saying no because ultimately Dono's the one buying the shirts for us for $250 and it's his decision.
Let's see what all our guest stars think about it. Does someone message Jester, Ellie, and Zombie Zane?
Don't forget to message Jay the Fae and remind him how you guys quickly killed his character.
Ellie quickly killed his character.
I wasn't even here for that.
Yep.
It was hilarious to listen and watch, though, after I edited it.
Yeah, Dracus was completely useless for that fight.
Kazian was there.
He was forgotten about.
Exactly. I've never forgotten when I ran your characters.
Yeah, he was forgotten about by me. I was the one responsible for playing you.
I know! A lot less people would have been hurt, looks at Abel, if you'd had the fighter actually fighting.
What do you mean? I was never actually really hit by, what's his face?
The fight right before that when you guys took a shit ton of damage. Because you, like, tried to surprise one of the guards and the other one turned around and started screaming.
Well, and running away. Yeah.
We didn't take much damage from that.
I took no damage from that fight, dude.
Who took a shit ton of damage in that fight? Because somebody got beat to shit. It's been like 2 months, so I don't remember. Yeah, did you guys realize we've been doing this for like 4 months now? Because we started in May?
No. I don't think.
Well, starting next week, you're going to have to. You're going to college.
No, fuck you. And it's actually not next week, so why are you assuming dates? Yeah.
I remember college. I remember graduating years ago.
I start my classes next week.
Fuck yeah.
I have a regular reminder, aka my student loan payments.
Same.
You want to know the sad part is? So no, not making fun of your guys' student loan payments or anything, because I used my GI Bill and tuition assistance when I was in the military, so I didn't pay anything. But I do not use the degree I have.
Oh no, that's really common.
I have a degree in computers, more specifically network security, and I am a fuel injection specialist.
Yeah, but you like your job that you do. Like, you enjoy your work. That's the important part.
And I program and I code on the side. That's it's more of a hobby to me than I could ever sit behind a desk.
Yeah. No, I don't have a degree, and I probably won't go back to college.
I'm currently working on coding some map-making software to use for my Raspberry Pi, so that way I don't have to use Roll20 to make all my maps.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot. You have a Raspberry Pi running for your little, like, tabletop map screen thing, right?
Yes, I do. Use it every week.
Nice.
I mainly use Roll20 right now, but I also have, I funded a Kickstarter with this guy who's making a map book, and I got digital copies of all his maps, so I use his maps too.
Nice.
I give that one an F minus.
Yeah, no.
I have an idea that I might actually execute as I'm interrupted by
That's a
bird.
B plus.
Hey, Dono's back.
He's been back. He's just dealing with the halfling at the moment.
The crotch goblin.
Son?
The spawn.
Well, he is Dono's kid, so one could make the connection that he's the spawn of Satan.
One could, but we don't want to, because then we'd get in trouble for it, and we'd be punished in game.
I mean, isn't that how Dracus died?
Hey now, Dracus is off limits to everyone but me.
Did I say something incorrect?
Yes. He's not dead.
Yeah. Well, we don't know if he's alive or dead.
I know he's alive.
I edit the episodes and doubt it.
You're right, but I mean, you remember my dream session?
No, I actually didn't listen to that.
Well, there you
The
go.
only reason I know what
Don't
happened to
know.
Dracus is because it was at the end of an episode.
Yeah,
Your
that's right.
dream session was before, or was after the section that I edited at the beginning, because I don't really cut anything in the middle unless it's like really, really necessary, and we pretty much never have issues like that.
Yeah. Well,
So on a separate note, is anybody else kind of intrigued by the Amazon show that's starting on Labor Day, Carnival Row?
nope.
Have you seen anything for it?
Nope.
It's looks like it's essentially like a Victorian London murder mystery, but it's a version of London where like fairy creatures exist and live in like this kind of ghetto section and are very much like lower class and shit. Like it's interesting looking.
Your face is interesting looking.
Thank you. A minus.
So I
that
wanted
one-
to tell you about the idea that I was
Go ahead.
actually thinking about getting either like a nice glass bowl or a like maybe a plastic one that would take easy to acrylics, and I wanted to do like the whole outside, possibly the whole inside, with sealant and make it like a custom die rolling bowl.
That'd be kind of fun.
Maybe like the inside of the bowl could be an open dragon's maw.
Ooh, actually, there's something you could try, Aludra, if you're going to do something like that.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been seeing a ton of videos about it, and it's really cool. Essentially, it looks like they're using maybe like flow acrylics or something like that with some really fine brushes. But essentially, they're painting onto a surface, and then they seal it with like clear epoxy, so it looks like there's water depth to it. Have you seen those?
Yeah, I've seen those. I am not sure actually like where to get clear epoxy. I'm not sure if it's something I can get at like Lowe's. But
clear epoxy you can get Amazon, you can get at Michael's. A lot of hobby stores and craft stores carry a either UV epoxy or just a 2-part
Okay.
like curing epoxy.
That,
Ranger as
my
well.
son's a little emotional right now, so I have to hold him.
No worries.
Fine. He's here. Who am I on? I'm on Aludra, right?
I believe
yeah,
so.
you were just finished up with the history of
Okay,
the
so then it is fantasy. Your turn.
Okay. Think after the little trip to the church, gonna go find Abel.
Okay, make investigation check.
Alright.
Roll for investigation.
an 8.
Okay. You're having a hard time, but you do easily find Blaze fishing.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Hello.
No, that's not. That's Aurora.
Oh,
Blaze.
hi, Half Pint. How you doing?
Doing good.
Mistaking her for a 6'8" dragonborn.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm only 3 feet.
I had stepped away for a second, so I came back thinking it was still on you.
No, it's Aurora. You're talking to a halfling.
Yeah.
Come sit, Half Pint. Fish with me for a bit. It's a good time.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a second fishing rod for her?
I do not. I was going to let her use mine.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Aurora, do you want to fish?
Trying new things, so why not?
Okay. Roll a dex check for me. Like a dex attack for me. So just roll a d20, add your dex modifier. You're not proficient with this, so.
That is a 15.
That is a 15. You actually, Blaze, you see this girl just pick up this rod and just out better than you did.
Hey, that's more like it. Good job, Half Pint.
It goes out for a good 30 feet and then drops into the water. I need you to roll a d100 for me.
All right. That's 11.
11. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Let me roll a dice really quick. Okay. You begin to feel a slight tug. And it's just a little thing. Then it comes down more and more, and then you start feeling like a good pull. And Blaze instructs you to pull back. I need you to make a strength check for me.
All right.
An 11. Nope. 13. Okay. So you begin to pull back and you're fighting with this thing and it's going back and forth. And now Blaze, you're seeing that she's struggling a little bit, being that she's not too used to this. She's reeling it back. Are you going to try and help her?
Yes, I will.
Okay, make a strength check with her. So roll to assist.
That is an 18.
Okay, okay. With the help of Blaze holding the rod, not pulling it back, you're able to reel, and you come back, and you now have a 4-pound, which is bigger than what Blaze had. Let's see here. What's it called? It was an 11, right? No. You have a big spotted poodle fish. It is about size of you, but skinnier. It's and it's got spots on it. So congratulations, you now have a spotted poodle fish.
Yay!
Yay, you caught your first, or I don't know if it's your first fish or not, but yeah. Blaze, you see that the
Good job, Half Pint. That's bigger than the one I caught.
Thanks.
Okay.
You want to take
so-
it with you, or you want me to keep it for you? We'll get it cleaned and have dinner later.
Probably give it to you.
So fantasy, you. John, I will say that you and fantasy kind of took your turn together, unless you want to do something on yours.
No, I'd string it up, and I'd let her know we'll get the group together and have a fish fry later.
Nice. Okay. So, are you guys gonna stop for the day, or are you just continuing to do whatever with it?
How long have we been there?
I'd say for about half a day so far.
Okay, I would go ahead and fish a little bit longer.
Okay. So next up is Kaz. You are still at the pet shop.
Yeah, and I was seeing if there's something other than heavy stone rib or spicy burn my berries mouth rib while I'm giving Barry some water.
So she begins looking around, and she's just like, I wonder. He's not big on the spice. He's not big on anything else. That might work. Okay. She goes into the back of the store, and she brings out what looks to be a tooth, a large tooth. Something that can fit into your hand. It's very, very large, and she has a glove on to carry it, and she puts it down, and she says, well, this isn't from a drake. This is actually from a young white dragon. This is a dragon's tooth.
Well, any interesting properties?
It just keeps it. It's just constantly chilling. It's a little bit tougher than a drake, if I'm being honest.
Well,
Might be something good for him later on. I don't know.
how much would it be for that?
I'll sell it to you. I paid a good penny for it. I'd say 150 gold and it's yours. What do you say?
I'll have to go and discuss with my party members, and then maybe I'll come back for it. That's a bit completely out of my price range, unfortunately.
Unless you got something to trade, I might be able to bring it down.
Let's see. I highly doubt it.
You have the haversack still, right?
Yeah, I'm going through my list because we pretty much have nothing. We haven't sold stuff
if
yet
you guys
either.
had save something from the Hydra.
We didn't get anything from the
I
Hydra.
know, you set it all on fire.
Yeah, because somebody told us that it would come back otherwise.
You could have still harvested.
Um,
And then said,
yeah, so I guess he's gonna leave, and I'm gonna go and sell stuff
okay.
because I have a bronze crown and some other stuff that I need to sell.
Okay. On your way back, you do see Blaze and Blaze and Aurora sitting on the bridge now. So there's two of your party members.
I'm going to walk right past them. I know where I'm going. I need to go to the market. I have short bows and cloaks and things to sell.
Aurora and Blaze, you see him as he's just kind of like with Barry in arm or Barry in bag. And
No, I would have taken Barry out of the bag and let him walk beside me again. I just don't trust
Okay.
him inside the shop because he's going to eat a rabbit that I can't afford. No, but I would probably go for the I would go for the sorcerer's shop first.
Okay, that's a good walk because it's on the other island, all the way on the other side. So yeah, I'll come back to you when you get there. Abel, reading this.
That out loud.
Okay, then
But
I will just say this: reading this, you realize that it is schmut. Like it is smut. This is
Porn.
yeah, and you are a child. And you don't know what half this shit is.
He's 15. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, he's 15 who grew up on the streets with a shady crowd.
I'm sorry, when that was
Probably
Dracus's
knows
argument,
that
you were
what
still a
this is.
kid.
Say that again, drunk.
I said when that was Dracus's argument, he was still a kid.
No, we're talking about knowledge, not about him getting to drink.
So Abel is going to pocket this, thinking that to some extent it is leverage that he can use against some gentleman named Knox later.
All right.
And then he'll open up the book and read it, whatever it is that he found.
Okay. Make a... What was it again? It was just survival, right? Okay, make an
Yeah, it was some
intelligence
sort of a survival or nature book.
Make an intelligence roll. See what you'll retain from reading this. This is just one day.
This is like 5 hours so far.
I know! I'm like, I thought you guys were going to be like, oh, I'm going to do this and this and this.
You drew it out.
Wait a day for this.
What?
Invalid input, it says. You're going to need to read.
There we go. Ha.
Sit. After reading that little bit of information, your brain can't really like pay attention to the book, and yeah, you just kind of set it down.
Thinking too much of the smut.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. After failing with that one, he'd go try to find another.
Book. Okay.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check.
Okay. Maybe this one about magic, since he's starting to gain more magic items and he wants to learn more about them.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
Boy. 24.
24. Okay, you find what is a shelf of the basics of spells. So like spell basics. So like, and it has like sections on wizard magic, sage magic, or sorcerer magic, and like the different things that make them up. It's a little bit of like a history and like basic understanding of the spells and stuff. It's like it kind of gives you like what to look for within, like what to see if somebody's casting a spell and that stuff. It also has a bit on like cleric understanding and just ones that people would really know about.
Okay. Yeah, Abel would be comfortable with that and like sit down again and try to read it.
Okay. So he begins to read that. I believe it's Eludra's turn.
Yep.
Again. Did you get what you wanted at the library?
Yes.
Okay. What are you wanting to do?
I kind of want to interrupt Abel's reading and try to make friends with him because he seems to be shy around such a tall dragonborn.
Okay. You do see Abel kind of walking around in the library as you read, and you're just like, oh, okay. And so you go up to him and sit down, and Abel, you and Eludra are now talking to each other.
No, he's not. He's reading.
Oh. He's not paying attention. So Eludra, you try and get his attention, but nope.
She hasn't said anything, my guy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
What
true.
are you saying?
Hey there, little one. What you reading about?
Abel's gonna like turn the book around, and if there's like a picture, he's gonna point at it.
Oh,
Does
magic.
Abel know how to read?
Yeah, he does. He's not very good at it. He's much more fluent in thieves' cant and halfling than he is in common, but he can read common.
All right. I couldn't remember if you had said if he could read yet or not.
No, he can read just fine.
Good.
Ah, I see it's magic.
Yes.
You seem a little bit shy there, bud.
Just trying to learn.
Okay. I will leave you to it. And I will just leave the library.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. And I guess I will just head down to the beach where everybody is. Did any of that
Awkward.
come
I
along?
think Dono may be dealing with the halfling child.
Ah,
Crouch Goblin.
That's all good.
I was
I
gonna say,
suspect
sounds
he
like
needs
a-
a spawn keeper,
Yep.
I was
but
thinking
they cost money.
transmuted into a
Ow.
cat.
Okay, I'm back. I just stubbed my toe. Yeah.
Ooh.
Milo's a little fussy right now, so I'll probably, if he starts getting a little bit, I think he might be a little, like, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be running a fever or anything like that. He's just cuddly right now. So I believe it's fantasy and drunk next, unless there's more for Aludra and Abel.
I just did a quick hi bye and headed towards where Aurora and Blaze are.
Okay, make an investigation to see if you know where they would be.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's
Because-
see here. My intelligence is shit. Please, please, please. Ah, fuck. Got a
7.
7.
It takes you a while. I'm gonna say when I go to drunken fantasy, it's you're not gonna be there quite yet. So
That's
you start
okay.
doing that. Drunk or Blaze and Aurora. What you doing now? Are you gonna try and cast one more time?
Blaze is gonna cast one more time.
All right. So roll dexterity. I will say that you can add your proficiency modifier to this. Critical fail. You nag your butt. You are.
Here, you try half pint.
Aurora, please roll.
Friggin'
17.
I am from a fishing village. I should be able to fish better than the.
Oh, this little halfling just takes his fishing rod and she's like, okay. Naturally. just drunk. I will say that I have actually seen dads that give their fishing pole to their kid and the kid just like rips it.
Oh, I've seen it too, but doesn't make me any happier.
Roll a D100 for me, Aurora.
22.
22. Okay, 1 second as I look to see. Ooh, shit. Okay. 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 You feel a very, very heavy tug on you, on the thing, and you are like ripped from it. And Blaze, you just see her kind of just go, "Oh!" I need you to make strength checks, both of you. 20.
Dirty 20.
That's a dirty 20. Good. 21. You guys are able to hold on to this as you begin to see come out from under out of the water a large turtle. And then you see the head pop up. It is. Make a Arcana check for me, both of you.
20.
13. Fantasy, you don't know what. Aurora does not know what this is. But Blaze, being from a fishing village and hearing tales of it, this is what you would imagine is a very baby dragon turtle.
He's mine. Mine.
This is a worm, and it is angry that it is caught in your thing. It is about 1,000 pounds. It is huge, and everybody that is out fishing on the bridge is leaving. I will say, Aludra, you now know where they are.
Oh god, better go help them.
Please roll initiative.
Okay, so am I there at that point? Am I rolling initiative?
You roll initiative for me.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm trying to find the stats for this.
21. I'm surprised that the birds in the background aren't going mine, 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 mine.
Oh,
Don't tempt me.
No, that's copyright.
Alright.
Shop, can you put on some battle music for me?
Yeah, give me a sec.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, I already
I'm
have
trying
like
to
the
find
correct
stats.
code ready to go.
Battle of the Kings.
Okay, I guess I'll use this and just nerf it a little. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this turtle comes out of the water, and yeah! Who's up? Okay, I'm gonna roll. Ooh, that's not... Okay. Okay. 2025.
Me.
Okay. So she's gonna go first.
Just turn that down a little bit.
Yeah, turn that down just a bit for me. 15 to 20.
19.
Okay, Blaze.
That good?
Yeah.
Yes. And then Aurora, I believe you're last. Okay. Lutch, you see this come out of the water. This thing, and it begins to rear its head back and look up at them. What are you doing?
Alright. I'm gonna start swinging.
You're gonna start swinging? You're not close to it at all.
Oh!
You're probably about 30 feet away from them, or 30, 40 feet.
Okay, let's see here. I will move closer then.
Okay. So you can, I'd say that you're about, like you're right up to them, and Blaze and Fantasy, you see them, or Blaze and Aurora, you see her coming up, and she's like, what?
What the fuck you do now?
We were just fishing. Help us out a bit. I want it.
Just fishing! My ass!
Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna, so it's about a 10-foot drop. You can probably, like, if you want to, drop onto its back.
Can I use my poison breath?
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Yee! I'm gonna use the poison breath. Let's fucking first time using this. Don't fail me now.
Good. What does it need to roll? Because I know it needs to save.
I am not totally certain.
I think it's a con. What's
Okay.
your... So, what's the save number?
Well, my con is a +2.
Well, what's the spell, like, con modifier? It should be, like, proficiency plus dex or something like that, plus 8.
Is it Eludra casting?
Yeah, she's doing a poison dragon breath.
It's not.
Give me a sec.
Good.
I will
It's
find
just
it
an
for
extra
you.
ability that they had.
They do, but it has specific stats attached to it.
I mean, it
Eight
says it's
plus
2d6 with a 15-foot cone.
Guys, hey, 8 plus Constitution plus your proficiency bonus.
Thank you.
Okay. So what's that
Okay.
all together?
I've got the con. Where am I finding proficiency bonus?
Your
Plus
proficiency
3.
bonus is like your +2 or +3 that you have.
Yeah, it'll
your
be
own.
+3 at level 5 to 8.
Oh yeah, +3. So +5 technically. Okay. Let's see here. 24.
No.
DC.
it's
No,
not
no,
even
no,
a
no.
Wait,
dragon.
no.
It
Wait,
rolls.
what?
It rolls its DC to see if it takes half damage. So it has to be to 13.
Okay.
Oh, God.
13. Let's see. That's a 10 plus 4. It makes it so it's going to take half damage. Roll your attack damage. It should be like 3d6, I believe.
2d6.
Yeah, if you're Are you 6th level?
No.
Okay, yeah, then it's 2.
Okay, so let's see.
Because for some reason the breath weapon, unlike everything else, goes up at 6th level instead of 5th level.
Yeah.
That is still super loud to me.
Yeah. I don't have my
I-
headphones in right
8.
now, but like
I have it set
Huh?
to 8 as the volume.
8.
8. Okay. So it's going to take 4 damage. Okay. Next up will be Blaze, your turn.
Okay, so I need my staff back. So would I speak the command word to get my staff back, and what kind of action would that be?
So to speak it, I'm going to say it's a bonus action.
All right, bonus action, speak the command word, Hiscus, and it transforms back into my staff, and I'd like to hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So roll for attack for it.
Give me a second.
Okay. That's a...
Nat 1.
Wait.
Nat 1 for the first attack and a 10 for the second.
And a 10 for the second. Neither are going to hit. As they burst off into the water and they just kind of spray water all over the dragon turtle. You're kind of a little freaked being that, oh, these things happen. These things are here.
Cousin Bob?
I guess that's all I'll be able to do this turn.
Okay, it is the worm's dragon. It is going to be, the wormling's turn. It's not very happy about the breath attack, so it's going to use its breath attack against all three of you guys. So I need you, I believe it is a dex save.
Okay.
I believe so.
Yes, okay. Yeah. So roll for that.
Wait, is it a dragon turtle or is it a wormling?
It's a wormling dragon turtle.
Oh, okay. I was confused
Yeah.
because I know there's actually dragon turtle stats somewhere.
Yeah, there aren't any. Okay, so Aurora and Loach, you're not going to make it, so you're going to take full damage. How much damage is it? Okay. Dragon turtles are not fun to do damage against. 11, 14, 16 points of damage to Fantasy and Aludra. Blaze, you're going to take half damage, so that's going to be 5 damage to you. As you're able to kind of like peek behind a pole, but you still get this hot, like it's a steam water breath attack, and it's right out
Okay,
there.
You
so
said it was 16?
I would like to use my reaction to instantly
Okay.
cast Hellish Rebuke against it.
Okay, Go for it. What's the save?
The save is.
Ooh, I don't think it's gonna make it. It rolled a 2.
Okay, so it will take full damage. Give me a second. Let me roll it. $18 points of fire damage.
18 points of fire damage? Okay, it is not like that at all. Being that it just took that hit. Yeah, it's looking actually pretty rough after that. And yeah, you said 18? Okay.
That is correct.
All right, Aurora, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at level 3, and
Okay.
yeah, and I make a ranged spell attack.
And that's a what spell attack?
I make a ranged spell attack.
Okay, good to know.
That's
Roll
a
for it.
22.
That's 22, that'll hit.
Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
27 points of damage.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
Shit.
I'm not playing.
Clerics,
Oh.
ladies and gentlemen, clerics.
Yeah. This little dragon turtle wormling is not feeling too good. It is. Woo! Okay. Aludra, it is your turn.
Way to go, tiny one. Let's see here. We're going. I'm able to. Am I close enough to be able to swing a scimitar?
Does a scimitar have a reach action?
No.
Okay. No, you are not, because
Okay.
it's about 10 feet down.
Can I hurl
So-
a javelin at it?
Yeah, you can totally hurl a javelin at it.
Okay. I think we're gonna do that. Let's see here. If I could actually type the roll correctly.
Hey, Kaz, if they kill this, you might not have to, get any dragon bones.
I was having that thought, though I did send you the actual stats. You should take a look at that challenge rating.
11.
I know, that's why I'm nerfing it, and it's a wormling.
Oh no, there's actually a reduced challenge rating one in Dead and Thay that's still a 12 CR.
Yeah. This is kind of my own thing here. That's not gonna hit. I'm sorry, Aludra.
I get a second.
So javelin
one.
just goes down into the water and out of it, and just away as it bounces off of its shell.
Do I get a second one?
I believe that's an action.
Okay.
If you had gone to a rage and thrown it, you could have done your one stuff, but I think that's your turn.
Alright.
Okay, next up is Blaze. This
Okay.
turtle is looking bad.
Blaze is going to kind of hop up on the railing. You said it's 10 feet below us.
Yeah.
And he's going to look down at it and say die. And he's going to cast Burning Hands. So it needs to make a save.
Okay.
Dex.
It's a dex save, you said?
Yes.
Okay. It got 8.
It failed. Take 23 points of fire damage.
This thing, it takes this damage, it's just like, and its eyes roll back, and it drops, and you just now have a floating dragon turtle corpse. Or, yeah. It's dead. Congratulations, you guys beat a worm dragon turtle.
I would like to grab my rope, and I'm going to take a dive into the water, tie it around it, try and pull it back into shore.
Okay, make a survival check for me. Just to see if you're able to continue to tread water. Also, as a fire genasi, are you able to be in water?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Genasi don't have any weakness to their to elements.
Counterpart element. Okay.
Yes, I looked that up when you threw me into the water last week.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, 23 is what you got. Okay. You're able to kind of tie it up, bring it over into the shore. You're right by the fishing shack, and the guy's just like, well, damn! You caught something good, didn't you?
The bait was good.
I'd say so. What was his accent? I'd say so. God damn. I rate it. I think that's about right. I don't know. Yeah, congrats. What do you want to do with it?
You wouldn't have anyone around who could help me harvest this thing, would you?
Actually, I can help you if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. I'd toss him. I reach in that pouch and pull out a gold piece and I flick it at him.
All right, catches it, opens up the door to a shack where it's kind of like the shack is in like you're outside and he's inside, so he opens up his door. He's a tan-skinned trident, fat, just like he looks like a fisherman but a fish, you know? Like your dad's dad or whatever. He's an old guy. And he's just like, all right, let's get this, shall we? And yeah, he's gonna help you. Like, what are you wanting to do with it? What are you wanting to get from it?
Well, whatever's useful from it. I need to roll to see what I know about it.
Okay. Roll. You did the survival already to get out of the water, so I'm gonna have you roll. Let's do a nature.
Crap! I wish I had a higher stat for that.
Well, roll with like advantage.
I'll take the 16.
Okay. So you guys are able to get let's say the dragon turtle's teeth. So let's say you get and they're like small baby teeth kind of stuff. You get 32 small dragon turtle teeth, and they're like tiny. Like turtles are very strange. It's not like they're serrated teeth, like sharp teeth or anything like that. Not they're like molars and such, but like they also have the ability to cut into you if they need to. You're able to get its two eyes, its shell off. Like you're able to carve the shell out, and let's say 6 claws. And I'll say that you can get. Well, you've got like a shitload of meat now, dragon turtle meat. You gotta figure out a way to preserve that. So you got about 200 pounds of dragon turtle meat from it. The shell seems to be the thing that's the most weighing, like the biggest thing out of it. I already said claws, right? You got teeth, eyes, and the shell. I think that's about it. Oh, let's say that you're able to get 5 pounds of scales as well from it.
Okay, I graciously give what was his name? Fish-Eye Jenkins.
I think
You put it in game notes.
Jameson, or no, what did I say?
Fish-Eye Jenkins.
Jenkins, yes, Jenkins.
Drunk
Graciously
Brother.
give him about 50 pounds of meat.
Oh, thank you, sir. This'll be yummy.
Then I would like to prepare some of the find some place to prepare some of the meat for tonight, and then sell the rest of this because I'll have no use for it.
Okay. You want to sell? Okay. Is everybody okay with me just continuing on with this for a little bit?
Yeah.
I was wondering, since Kazian had just recently passed them, would he have heard this combat?
Oh, he would have totally heard the screaming from the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, then he probably would have come running to see this.
Yeah, he would probably be there seeing Blaze carving up what is a very heavy, very large. It's about two sizes, or no, it's about one size bigger than what Blaze is, with a fishman like individual, and they're just carving up a dragon turtle.
Yeah. So it was 32 teeth, the shell, 2 eyes, 5 pounds of scales, and 6 claws.
Yeah, and I'll throw in a dragon turtle's beak, because turtles have beaks, things to them.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the amount of meat. And turtle beak. Yeah, Kaz would kind of walk down with Barry and just be like, well, it looks like I missed an interesting fishing adventure.
Blaze looks up and laughs. Says, "Yeah, it was a good time."
Yeah, it was.
Hey, Fantasy. Hey, Aurora. That was a nice catch you got there.
Thanks.
Dono, how big are the teeth? I know you said they're like molars, but like size-wise, are we talking like size of a thumb, size of a fist?
I'd say probably about the size of like a full thumb, like one of your full thumbs. It would be the size of like one of Aurora's fists.
How big are the claws?
Claws are about forearm.
They're the size of a forearm?
Yeah, like a fat burrito.
I'm gonna kind of just look at Blaze and be like, mind if I try something with one of these claws?
Go for it.
And I'm gonna hold it out to Barry and just be like, does this intrigue you, little guy?
Barry takes it in his mouth, starts chewing on it, and he just kind of like just enjoys it. He is doing like a little bit of damage, but definitely not as bad as a chair.
You mind if I take these, or at least 3 of them?
No, take them all. Take them all. And
Wonderful. That'll stop us having to pay for chairs.
I cut off a chunk of meat and I walk over to Barry and I'm like, he's cute, and I hand him one.
All right, Barry gobbles it down like really, really quick. He loved that. Like he very much enjoyed it, and he just kind of like cuddles up to you a little bit and kind of just rubs your leg and he's like, kind of purrs a little bit.
I'm gonna add the claws to the haversack list after I go and do selling.
Okay.
But
So
perfect.
I'd say I'd take about 10 pounds of meat for us to cook up tonight, and then I'd sell the rest of this and split whatever I get with Aurora. And
So, you go to, I would imagine, like a mix of the magic shop. Here, my son.
Oh, poor halfling.
Milo, it's okay. Milo, it's okay. It's okay, buddy. I know you're so sensitive right now. Here. Bluetooth pairing. Here, buddy. Here, you can have that. Give me a second, you guys.
Take time.
handle your business.
Sorry.
Well, that was unexpected, guys.
You guys don't want to do anything with any of it?
I mean, I'm taking the 6 claws, and I'm good other than that. I mean,
I wanted the meat. I was going to feed the party the meat later on tonight. I was going to have it prepared, and then I don't really want or need any of the rest of it.
Kazian would ask for about 25 pounds of the meat so that he can go and find a, like, somebody to help him make it into dragon turtle jerky for rations. Like, if you know, like, how you can take jerky and use it to make, like, stew. That kind of thing.
I'll say, with everything, you are kind of able to kind of barter and sell and trade and make things enough. I will say, if you take it to
I think your microphone shut off, Dono.
I did? What? Hold on a second.
Because you sound like you're coming from down a tunnel.
Hello? Better? Better?
No.
Hello?
No.
No. That's being mouthy to me right now.
That's better.
Hello?
There you are.
Okay, there we go. So with everything, make a persuasion check with everything for both of you. Like both of you make each a different persuasion check.
Blaze and
For what
me?
you're doing. Yeah, you and Blaze.
Critical fail.
Critical fail. Fantasy, I'll say that you're able to help as well. So you can make persuasion as well.
All right.
And
Just
Blaze,
to
you
help out Blaze so he doesn't just, give everything away.
Yeah, and Kazian would have asked Blaze before taking about 25 pounds of the meat. That's a 17 for me.
He would have given it to you.
Okay.
He would have thought it was going to Barry.
Is it a persuasion check?
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
I got an 8 of them.
You got an 8 on it? So, I will say this. Kazian, you're able to make and kind of barter out getting jerky to the point where you don't have to make anything. It does cost you one of the claws.
Okay.
My cat is being very needy right now. Everybody's being needy at my house right now. But did you take any dragon scales with you?
No, I only took 25 pounds of meat and the turtle claws to try and get the turtle claws are for Barry, and the 25 pounds of meat, I'm just trying to get it turned into jerky for rations.
No, you kind of like barter and trade. I will say this. You give up one of the claws for the jerky. It gets you the 25 pounds of jerky of dragon turtle meat. It's very moist, the jerky. Very tasty. It holds flavor very well, especially within everything. And also, like, it keeps itself warm. It's not, like, hot, but it's able to stay, like, within a steam kind of thing. It actually takes well to the jerky.
Okay, and I'm assuming it's prepared in such a way I can safely just keep it in the haversack?
Yeah, it is, like, it's within its preservative, it's smoked correctly, everything. Drunk. As you go to kind of find people, Fantasy helps you, or Aurora helps you. Fantasy helps you. You guys are able to go actually to the magic shop owner, and he is just like, if you want, I could maybe make some armor of water breathing for you. I give you about be scale armor. And he also looks at like the turtle shell and everything. He's like, I could make a shield out of that. Be +2. And it'd be half damage to dragon attacks. Or any, yeah. I think like if you were fighting a dragon, it'd make it so you actually take half dragon, or half damage while actually fighting one. From any of its like breath attack weapons.
If only Kazian was there.
I know. And that's why I asked if you take any of the scales, but no.
No, I wasn't thinking about the armor.
I would look to the shopkeep and says, make me what you can out of this. I'd like to get a fair price.
Okay. I'll take 10 pounds of it and I'll make what I can. What are different things that you would like? I can make some weapon. I can talk to the blacksmith as well, and we can make you maybe some weapons too. Maybe some dragon scales.
I tell him, make me a smattering out of what we got here. Armor, weapons, whatever you can. And we'll negotiate a fair price.
Okay, I will say between games we'll figure that out.
That's what I'm thinking. And then, like I said, the rest of the meat I'll sell, and then just find some place that would prepare about 10 pounds of the meat for us to eat for dinner.
Okay, so you guys kind of
So he's selling 115 pounds of dragon turtle meat.
Yeah, basically. I will say that you get. I'm going to actually roll for this because you guys rolled certainly in a certain way. So, you guys get 1,130. Okay, so 1,132 gold from everything being sold and bartered and not whatnot. Like you still come out on top and you're not paying anything.
Put that note in there for you, drunk.
I would split that. Is Eludra still with us, or is it just me and Fantasy
Yeah.
Lover?
Well, yeah, I'd say Eludra, but I don't know. Eludra, are you pretty charismatic?
Uh,
Are you pretty persuasive?
fuck no.
All right then. She's not
I got
very
a
much
plus
help, but
1
she's
and my
there.
charisma's 13. Like, really? I'm a barbarian. I don't need that shit.
I mean,
That's
except for
377.3333 to infinity gold apiece. I split it between the three of us.
Okay. Shop, I will also say through your bartering and stuff like that, you make out with another, with probably 300 gold as well. through bartering.
How?
With the meat you have, and like, oh wait,
I would
Never
be
mind.
spending money, my friend.
that's right. You're spending money and getting the meat cooked. And you're not bartering any of the cloths. So I won't say that.
Well, no, you said I bartered one of the claws.
Okay, so you did barter one of the claws. That's true. You didn't make any money from it. You go to the shop with the other guys as well there. Abel, I'm sorry, but you're still at the library unless you
No,
want to
I'm
try
not
and
sorry.
find them.
I'm trying to gain proficiencies here. I'll gladly stay at the library till then.
You can check out a book and continue to read it and stuff like that if you would like. And if you check out the magic one, I'd say after reading it and going all the way through it, like actually being in detail, after about 3 days of reading it, I'll give you your proficiency bonus to Arcana.
Can he check out another nature or survival or medicine book, or just the one?
Just the one for right now, like one book at a time.
Then
But
he
you can
will.
come back after 3 days and check out another one and choose what you would like. But
Sounds
just
good.
like reading it at the library isn't going to give you proficiency with that.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
studying it, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'll gladly check out that book and go back to the hotel and study it.
I think my live ended because my thing died, so I'm sorry to anybody else listening. So yeah, Kaz, Aludra, Shop, Aludra, Fantasy, and Drunk. You guys will, for the next week, here's where I'm going to finish it, and I'm going to wrap it up right now. You guys are going to decide what kind of armor you guys want. I will say that it will give it'll be plus 2s, and it'll be like, you guys can choose like dragon, that stuff. But I'm just going to have to figure out like money-wise and how everything kind of sees and what you guys are going to end up having to spend.
Okay, and you know the other stuff that Kazian wanted to do over his 6-day downtime, so you can always send me things out of game.
We'll come back to that, and we'll just say, like, we'll figure out what we want, and then at the end, when we come back next time, you guys will be done with your 6 days.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay? All right. This has been Adventures Initiative. Thank you for listening. I am your DM, Donna the Cleric. To my players, go on.
I am Windy Stale, who played Abel Pindrop.
I am the drunken monk who plays Blaze.
I'm Fantasy Lover, who plays Aurora.
I am Shop Goblin, who plays Kazian. You can find me on TikTok as Shop Goblin and on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Shop Goblin Props.
I am Aludra. I play Loich Ehrenved, and you can find me on Instagram at Fluted Blue Dragon, TikTok under the same name, and you can find me at Facebook under J.R. Bachman.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Thank you guys for joining us, and have a good rest of your weekend.